the night, assemble!
Before I became a professional player, I didn't really think I'm talented. In the esports industry, I'm just a brick. Where there's a gap, where there's a need of me, I'll go and fill it up. I'm Sky, a human race player.
Yeah, Shadowhunter's low. Shadowhunter about to go down for Grubby. And there it is. GG, ladies and gentlemen. And Sky will take the map in a very decisive fashion.
Beyond hobby and dream, if we have to add another one, that must be linked to income. Because the competitions had prize money, I really hoped to get these prizes, which might have seemed little to people from other industries by then. For example, let's go to a match at an internet bar. The champion prize money was only 200 UN, but I must do it for this income, to train hard to get the prize money. Because it was a guarantee for me to continue to train hard every month. The 3 to 4 years process of trying to become a professional player might have been the most difficult moment of my life so far. When I went to university in Luang, Henan, you could have 10 steam-fried bao for just 1 UN. Wow, it's like 10 small buns. After that, the free millet porridge next to it. Drink another 2 or 3 bowls. You wouldn't have to eat for a whole day. Back in 2003, when I first went to Beijing Hunter Club, actually my dream was about StarCraft, because I was playing both games at the same time. But because, in that club, the StarCraft players there, they were all national champions, while their Warcraft 3 division couldn't even hire maybe the top 50 players. Then, as a player around top 30, they were willing to let me stay for a trial of 3 months. Therefore, I was under the request of others, of my boss, I was forced to pivot to Warcraft 3. Those 3 months at Hunter might have been in my life, I think, the highest training intensity I had for 3 continuous months. Next to us was the dormitory. This room was the training room. In those 3 months, maybe, my real sleep time back in the dormitory maybe was no more than half a month. The other 2.5 months were like, when I felt tired from practicing, I just napped a bit on the keyboard and continued practicing when I woke up. Actually, from 2013 afterwards, there was no more WCG. In 2014 and 2015, I didn't have matches to play for 2 years. In that situation, I was actually pondering about it. How should I live my life afterwards? Should I pivot to another game? Or do something new? Or build something? Then, in 2015, I coincidentally decided to start a business. Built a company called Taidu. So I thought, since I want to build this company, I should do it wholeheartedly. Then I thought it's time to say goodbye to everyone. So I chose to retire at that time. Around 2010 to 2011, the last investor boss of WE decided, since his financial situation was also in trouble, he couldn't support the club anymore, and he was like giving the club to us. At that time, the club had a lot of debt. Then, King Zax and I chose to take over. When we took over, during when the financial situation was the worst at the end of the year, every one of us had to fill in hundreds of thousands. Then we all chose to do so and filled in 600,000 total, and helped our club get through that year. Such a difficult time to pay everyone's salary before the year ended. So, at that time, I didn't realize that I was doing an entrepreneurship. I just felt that this was right. A team for which I'm a professional player for so long after so many matches. As long as it can survive, we will try our best to help it survive. When Headmaster Wang Xikong joined to build the IG team, including EDG Zhuyi, these very rich companies, or the second generation rich. The moment they came in, they decided to give their players 100,000 UN monthly salary. We could only pay 5,000, but I don't think anyone can stand the temptation of 2,000 times. At that time, all our players were poached. Almost all the game players were poached. That was the most difficult moment for us. At the same time, we didn't have any solution. Because we had no money. Because we had no funds. Because we had no sponsors. We would never have been able to pay that much at that moment. That was our most difficult time.
最想分享给家里人嘛，其实家里人就一直很支持我，然后也肯定在关注我的比赛。对，我想把金牌分享给他们。
就开心吧，开心激动，就没想什么，就满脑子都是开心，就很荣幸为国家拿下金牌。
When I first heard about it, I was thinking, is this real? Can it be so quick? I thought it might wait until when I'm about 60 years old to witness it entering the Asian Games or the Olympics. I didn't expect it to enter the Asian Games so soon. I'm definitely envious. They are so young and have better conditions than when you were fighting. You would think if I had born 20 years later or something, how good that would have been. But each generation has their own experience. You can't just go and, right, turn back time. I have some short-term plans. For example, I'm building my own Warcraft 3 platform. Let more people enjoy Warcraft 3, the happiness from the LAN games of our old game. And I'm also running the WE team. I also wish that I can run the WE team well, helping it get better and better result, like the champion dream we just mentioned. These are all my short-term plans. As for long-term, it's like in the esports industry. I'm just a brick. Where there's a gap, where there's a need of me, I'll go ahead and fill it up. Use my own ability to help the industry get better.